Hi everybody, this is Kathy with my Crafty Studio, and these are my 24 starts in 2024. And I've just finished doing my whip parade and also my kit parade. And as I said in both of those videos, those projects are not all inclusive. I do have some in storage. We are in the process of moving and buying a home, so yeah, it's definitely not all my projects. And then also too, after seeing and opening some of the things, I can't say that I'm only going to start 24 in the year 2024. My goal, of course, is to finish and fully finish items, but also too, I saw Virginia Stitcher, and she is doing 62 starts in 2024, which I think is a really cool idea. She's breaking it down to 5 starts a month, and then I think on our birthday and maybe New Year's, I don't remember the other holiday, she's gonna have, you know, 2 additional starts to commemorate her 62nd birthday, which I think is fabulous. So I have American Sampler House by Annie Beez Folk Art. And I'm using the called for threads. I did have to change one of the blues because of the linen that I have. It's not, I apologize, I don't know the name. It was in my stash. But I am going to use a little bit darker blue. There's about true to color right there. But anyway, I will keep you posted and updated on the changes that I make regarding that. But for the most part, with the exception of I think one blue, it will be the called for. So, and these are in no particular order. So, I'm running out of space. My next start will be Summer at Cherry Hill by Brenda Gervais with Fine Needle and Thread. And I'm using all the called for with the exception of the red. I wanted a little bit different red than what was called for. And I think I changed some of the greens, but I'll be stitching it on a 40 count Legionnaire Latte by R&R Reproductions. The next one will be Heartland Sampler by the Scarlett House. And I am using, I believe, the call for colors, and I'm going to be doing it on a coffee tea dyed linen. Actually, it's not linen, it's Lugana. Looking at this, I just realized I have 2 of these. The winter's past. I would be doing on a 32 count Picture This Plus Ancient, and those are the colors. It'll be just the next one I'm doing is it's a Pattern of the Month series. It was just 3 from Stoney Creek. The series was called Butterfly Kisses, and this is what it'll look like. And here is the individual patterns. And I believe these are still available on StoneyCreek.com, but you'll just have to check that out. But it's Vintage Blue Whisper, and that's kind of what it looks like. It'll be really pretty. I'm back. I had to take a little bit of a drink. My throat was getting a little scratchy, and yeah, my throat was getting a little scratchy. So I am going to be doing Land That I Love by Teresa Kogut. I was getting ready to get started on this, but I didn't think I had a large enough piece of fabric. So I ordered another larger piece of fabric, basically a fat half. And I got a 32 count Silver Mist Lugana by Mystic Fabrics. And I wish I could get a really good, with the plastic, it's not very good. But it's just really pretty. It's kind of a bluey gray. It's just really pretty. The next one is another Pattern of the Month series, and I'm stitching it on a 28 count clay casual linen. Sorry, it's not a very good light. And then what it'll look like completed will be this. And I believe this is still available at Stoney Creek. And this is from 2013. And this is Love with an Open Heart. Listen to Your Dreams. Take Time for Yourself. Life is a Journey. Enjoy the Little Things. Look at that owl, so cute. Be Happy Today. I'm back again. One of my puppies, the Shepherd, Australian Shepherd, was drinking again. Like I said, I think they know I'm not working, but I'm taping, and they are a little bit more animated than they normally would be. This will be Spring Quaker by Lila Studio, or Lila Studio, I'm not sure how to pronounce it. And I'm doing the called for, and I'm using Fiber on a Whim, Cream and Sugar. My next kit is Blackbird Design Forget Me Not. And I am doing this on a 40 count Mallow Linen by Zweigert. I just love that. I love the bluebirds. Mason jar lineup. I'm using the kit floss, but I am changing it out to a 28 count Lugana. This one is so pretty. It's a Dimensions kit, flowers and lace. And I'm switching it out to a 28 count wheat Lugana fabric. This is so pretty. The next one is Roses for Ruby by Scarlett House. I am using the called for silks, and the fabric I'm using is 36 count antique ivory. My next start is the Zimmerman Coverlet by Modern Folk Embroidery. And I'm doing mine green instead of the blue. I'm using the floche. I really enjoyed stitching it on that other project, so I purchased some more floche, and what color was it? 699. And this fabric has a green tint to it, and I think it'll be really pretty on it, but it is actually a lakeside linen morning dove, so it's kind of a gray, a greenish gray. I am doing Christmas Tree by Hands On Design, and it comes with a color and cotton thread pack. And I actually purchased this from Farm Girl Dry Goods. I think that's the name, Farm Girl Dry Goods. And then there's enough floss to do a fourth ornament, and I purchased that. So there's enough floss to do all 4 ornaments, and I'm going to be doing it on a 32 count charcoal book honor. I can't have this one start, even though there's 4 little ornaments in there. My next start. Oh, this is pretty. Stitch buttons. And it is by Running with Needles and Scissors. And then it came with the holder, and then it came with Vicki Clayton floss, I believe, and it's Old Maid of the Lake. And the model was stitched on, I think, Silver Moon, 32 count Silver Moon. So that is what I will be doing as well. I know that there's multiply. These are Pears by Beez Folk Art. There's a Redwork Pere, the Bluework Pere, and the Anjou Pere. Now I got the silks for each of them, and yes, I know there's 9 little thingamajiggies, but yeah, I'm gonna count them as one start. So I am going to be stitching them on a 36 count Winter Moon. And I'm using the called for on the Anjou Pears. It calls for Dinky Dye Shades of Wine and Red Dust. The Bluework Pears calls for Persian Jade. And the Redwork Pears calls for Cranberry Cocktail. Dinky Dyes. So I got all the silks for that. So I am, as you well know, I can't believe I put all these in here. I like Stitching with the Housewives, and I really like their home series, you know, where you switch out the O and you have different stitched elements for the different holidays, you know, 4th of July, Thanksgiving, Christmas, etc. Easter, Valentine's Day. And I have a really cool finish that I want to do with it. However, obviously I need to finish it to do the cool finish. But anyway, that is counted as one start. Oh, I can't wait to start this one. This is by Scarlett House, and I am changing the colors. I'm not going to go into the color changes until after I get started and make sure that's really what I want. But yeah, I can't wait to get started. And it's the Smith sampler. And obviously I'm not going to add the word Smith. I'm going to follow the Colorado cross stitcher, her idea with changing, you know, adding the elements from the border to the basket, because our last name is not Smith. So anyway, I am super excited about this, and I can't wait to get started. And I'm going to be stitching it on 40 count Dusty Road. I think that's a Seraphim fabric, I'm not sure. But when I actually get started and the color changes, you know, start working out, etc., etc., I will be more than happy to share. So anyway, I'm very, very excited about it. I can't wait to start this one. This one is a gold collection. It's the Finery of Nature. I'm sorry, the glare, guys. I'm sorry. I don't even know. But anyway, the Finery of Nature. I'm trying. I'm really trying. It's very reflective. And it's kitted with, I believe, a 14 count Black Ada. Yeah, a 14 count Black Ada. And I picked out a 28 count Jobelin, but then I'm also looking at an 18 count Black Ada. So I haven't quite decided which. I know I'm not going to be using the 14 count for that came with kit, but I'm definitely, because there's, looking at the details with the back stitch and things, I think it might be easier with 28 count, you know, if there's half stitches, quarter and 3/4 stitches. I'm not sure, I haven't opened up the kit, but if that's the case, I may just go with the 28 count Jobelin instead of the 18 count Ada, if they have the 3/4, quarter, half stitches, etc. Oh, I can't wait to start this one either. I just can't wait. So there's a lot of people that have done this, and it's not anything new, and I'm sure people are kind of sick of it, you know, because, you know, when everybody's stitching the same thing, it kind of gets a little boring, but I don't care, because I really want this. And it's Every Opening Flower by Brenda Gervais with Thy Needle and Thread. And you've all seen it. It's so pretty. And I am stitching mine on a 40 count platinum. That's what I'm stitching mine on. And I believe with all the called for, getting towards the bottom. Oh, I can't wait to start this either. I tell you, I get so excited when I see my stuff again. So this one is a Blackbird's design. It is a loose feathers, summer, winter, autumn, or summer, autumn, winter, however you want to word it. Yeah, summer, autumn, winter. And I'm doing mine with Winter Moon, 36 count. And there's summer. Winter, or excuse me, autumn. Here we go, here's winter. And then this is what it'll look like right here, all stitched together. Several people have it finished. I'm just looking forward to starting it. So we start this. I love Rosewood Manor. And this is Spring Quakers. I've already started the Winter Quakers, and I'm going to go ahead and start the Spring Quakers. My goal is to finish all 4 seasons. And I think I got a really good deal on this. Yeah, I must have, because I wonder if I found it on sale, because I got a full yard. Anyway, so it's Springfield Sage, 28 count. The pattern calls, if you're using the Valdani threads, it calls for a 28 count or 14 count fabric. And there's that. And I think it calls for a picture of this plus linen. I'm using the picture, one of the picture of this plus linens on the Winter Quaker. But for this one, I'm just going to use just a regular Zweigart Springfield Sage. Like I said, I'm not sure why I have so much of it, but anyway. I'm not going to take it completely out, so it's easy to get back in. But anyway, I think that'll look really pretty. Oh, this one. This is a kit. I'm doing in memory of my grandmother. I mentioned it in one of my previous floss tubes from a couple of years ago. She loves geraniums, and this is an RTO pattern. I probably will make maybe a pillow. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out when I'm done. But yeah, she loves geraniums. And when I see this, I just think of her. So she always had them when we were growing up, or when we went to go visit her and my grandpa. She just always had them on her front porch and her back porch, and she just really liked geraniums. And even in her assisted living, she had them outside her doorway, so she really enjoys geraniums. So I believe that is 23 projects. And when I was doing my Whip Parade and Kent Parade, there were 2 others that kind of caught my eye. So you can let me know which of these 2 I should start. First one is the rose branches, or blanches, maybe. Roses, blanches. There was this this one, and it is on a 40 count blueberry fiber on the whim with sulky. Doing it with sulky. Let me see the color. I mean, it's white, but I don't know the number. 1001, and so I don't know if you can get a good picture like that, but I'm doing that's choice 1. And again, I'll probably have more than 24 starts, but I probably will start both of them. I'm not gonna lie, because seeing all of this, it's just beautiful. And it's called Flowers of the Holy Night. It's just so beautiful. And then this is what I'll be stitching it on. But I'm not gonna lie, I probably will start both of them. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, if I should start Flowers of the Holy Night as my 24th start, or if it should be the Roses by Reflet de Soie. So that would be really cool. But those are my plans. I'm looking forward to a lot of stitching this evening and throughout the day tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. It's nice to have a 3-day weekend. So anyway, have a happy new year going into 2024. And yeah, happy stitching. See you next time. Bye.